Alright, welcome back to AJP Garden Machines, and in this video I'm going to be looking at an Orion, I believe it is, push mower. And I got it when I brought that Harry, which is now sorted, as you've seen in the previous video. It's a drive, it's sorted. So we'll have a look at this one. This is just a push mower, so it shouldn't be hard. It needs a tidy up, it's quite rusty, so engine off and whatnot. But if you are new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video if you enjoyed, and share me out so you know more people can find me, because at 400 subscribers I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some sort. I'm 100% sure. I think I'm on 385, I believe. And if you do want one of my stickers, which will pop up now, email me at ajpgardenmachines@gmail.com, which will also be in the description. Or if you want to send me one of your stickers, I haven't got much room, but I'll find some more room. I'll start going somewhere else with them. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's see the state it's in. Right, let's have a look. First of all, dead man's handle is solid. So if you didn't already, check out that video, a short I done a couple of videos back on how I unseize my dead man's handles, cables. Yeah, put my teeth in. Alright, so that's gone, but that's still pulling, so there's something wrong with the puller. Not a problem, I've got loads of spares if it is something serious wrong with it. But I have checked if the engine does turn over, which it does. Yeah, it does turn over, but as you can see, that's knocking. That's on the blade brake, so it does turn over. So what we'll do is pull off the recoil and have a look, see what's wrong with it. Let's get a parts tray. There's one there, one in the front, and then one round the other side. And that should just lift off. Right, what's wrong with it? The tinkle fairies have been in. That has been put on wrong. That's all it is. That's a simple fix. So we'll sort that out in a minute. So the dogs are actually coming out. As you can see, that's because this isn't been put on right. There we go. Easy as that, and I'll just tighten it up. And then jobs are good then. That's all what was wrong with that. Probably people was trying to start it without the dead man's being pulled off. Yeah, so that'll be cleaned up and repainted. Over there. Right, what I'm going to do now, take the air filter cover off. Just need a flathead. Normally these, a lot of people, when people's been messing about with these, they put them on that way round. People, it's not that way round. It's one of Scotty Daniels. His link will be in the description. He also does small engine repairs. Go and check him out. It's one of Scotty's pet hates, because Scotty gets a lot of Briggs Classics in. So yeah, so just that one screw. As you can see, very dirty at the back there, very dirty. Surprisingly, that ain't too bad. Sim ones which are absolutely bunged up. So yet again, that'll be painted up. That can go over there. Now let's check the springs. They seem to be working, a bit gummed up, but they seem to be working. So they'll be cleaned up if I can clean them up. If not, I'll just replace them. Like hair and all sorts in there. what we'll do is take off the carb now, carb slash tank, because the tank's going to need emptying out because it's right old manky in there. So I got one bolt there, which is the bigger one of the two, as you can see, and one bolt at the front. This thing do half make life easy. So you've got the them bolts there, and this, and you've got your breather pipe will come off of it all, like so, and just lift it up, wiggle it about. You don't want to, you want to try and wiggle it about to get that come off. There we go, that comes off. And look at that, absolutely covered in grass. So yeah, we'll do a clean on that. But I have got 3 spare there which I'm ready to go on, so I could just put one of them on, realistically. But we'll do a clean on it, and I'll do a little video. Now that comes off there, that goes on there, that's come off, as you can see, it fell off. Very quick knock off that with all the stuff. I'm just going to strip it down at the moment. We're going to need a 6.5, I believe, for that little brake cover. I'm sure it's a 6.5, the same size. Yeah, it is. Take off this brake blade cover. And I'll just pop off. Yeah. I'll pop off like so, and put that away with the stuff. What I try and do as well when I'm doing it is just to keep the bolts with the stuff I'm taking off. Makes it a lot easier when it comes to putting it back together. Because as you can see, this is going to need a good old clean, because look at that. That's not going to help. Could cause overheating and all manner of issues. And I might try painting the block up on this one. We'll see. We'll see how far I go with it. Not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing it in orange, but I don't know. We'll take the coil off. What I do is just disconnect that spring from there. That's your governor flap. Doopy-doo. Then you've got another screw just this side. This dead man ignition has actually got a broken boot. I'll see if I can get a new one. I'm not sure if you can actually buy just the boots. I think you can. I'll just get a new boot for that. Just cover it, and we'll clean it up and test it, see if it's any good, which I'll show you how to do with the multimeter, which I learnt off, I believe Roy's the Boys put a video out about doing classics, and also Mixed Mowers did. Their links will also be in the description. Go and check them out as well. A lot bigger channel than mine, but you know, just in case there is that one person who don't have them. So yeah, videos have been a bit, you know, I haven't really been releasing videos too much. We had some issues going on, and you know, things happen and stuff like that, but I'm back now. I'm back. I got rid of me that easy. That's going to be an 8 now. Just change it over to an 8. Just take off the exhaust cover, which will also get sprayed in high temperature paint. Just want to get it down to its basic components, and we can give it all a good clean out. Off that. And that should just pop off. Now that's right old state. Now if you've seen the video on the Harry, I done all that one up nice. It looked like that when I had it. You have to just bend them back as well, because I do get bent up easy. I need a bit of thin metal. We'll make that look good. I'm going to take the brake mechanism off just so I can hear the engine, see if it's running over freely. I have checked oil in this as well, there is oil in. brake mechanism off. Just 2 bolts holding that on. Both 8 mils. And just remember, this wire here needs to be routed through that little clip and pulled through underneath this pipe that your breather connects to. And if you can't get it out, just disconnect the breather. It just turns off like that. What I'm going to do is put it straight back in just to stop any dirt getting in from that side, because it's pretty dirty that side. I'm not currently using my GoPro. I need to get a bigger memory card for it, so I am on my phone at the moment. So the microphone ain't going to be like normal because I haven't got an adapter to use it with my phone. I don't know where I've put my adapter. I was going to use it, but I can't remember where I put my adapter. So I got two bolts holding that in. About 8mm. There we are. Oh, and you can move that assembly out the way. We'll take that off the top in a short while. So now we'll just feel. Yeah, that feels good. No weird knocking. Feels like it's got compression. Let's pop the spark plug out. So if I've got a spark plug, right. I'll be putting a new B2LM in there. Still got its original Briggs Champion one in. There you go. Bit dirty. Look how it looks in there. Good. Looks and sounds good. That's what you want. So what I'm going to do is put it back in just so no dirt gets into it. Just using it as like a cork. Right, so let's get the blade on. I'll just have to reposition. Okay. Come off easy. So there's your blade. Looks alright. Have to resharpen that and balance. Put that over there. Now I don't need to take the boss off. The boss can stay on. Let's now it's going to be a 13mm by the looks of it for the engine bolts. Normally is anyway. There's a 13mm. Let's see how she's going to handle it. Is just turning right round. What we'll do is get a 13mm spanner. As you can see, this is pretty secure where it is. Put a 13mm spanner onto there if I can, if not I'll go and grab the socket. That should do it. Let's get in there. There you go. There's one. So that's the motor off now. I did cut the camera, I didn't show you getting off the motor. It's only 3 bolts holding it in. Let's just, I've already unloosened these. These are 11mm which hold on your exhaust. You do not want these to snap inside the head. I've had that happen quite a few times. These can get proper gunked up in there. These ones was alright. That'll be painted in high temperature paint. as you can see, this is why it all needed to come off and get all this gunk out, and I'm probably going to try using my high temperature paint and paint up everything on this one, paint up the engine, see how it goes, because I've never actually done a paint job on the engine before, so I think this one might be a candidate for that. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to empty out the oil, which you don't need to see me doing. I need to take the flywheel off as well, and then I can get in all these little crevices, and we just tape up anywhere where we don't want stuff to get in, like there, around the carb side, and all these linkages here. Get rid of all these linkages, take that off with just 3 bolts there. We'll check off that all together, and then that can be painted separately. Leave that old spark plug in to protect so nothing goes inwards, and give it all a clean off, and give it a paint. I'm going to give it a light scuff down. It will need a lot, because if you remember, these are mainly cast alley, I believe, or cast even. They're mainly cast, so yeah. So we'll give it a clean up. We will. So that's that now. I'm not going to show you me doing that work, because you know, it's pretty simple, self-explanatory really. You don't really need to see me do it. But I'll probably show a bit of the bodywork on the mower. Let me show you. There's the mower. As you can see, it does need repainting because all the paint's bubbling. As you can see, it probably won't be going back orange. I probably won't be able to save a sticker either. Nah, it's going to come off with it. And I don't want to keep a bit of orange behind, so yeah, it will work, because it's only a push mower, so you know, it can be outed as just painted, and I won't be able to keep that sticker either, because as you can see, it's already knackered, so not worth it, not worth keeping. So yeah, I'll crack on with the engine, and then I'll bring you back when I'm doing some bodywork. See you in the next one bit. Right, so that's everything painted up. As you can see, that's in a gloss black, which is petrol resistant, that, and the tank. And this is in a high temperature black matte. What a difference. There you go. So that's that. So let's get, we'll do the exhaust next. There's the exhaust at the moment, just to give a look of what it's like now. And that'll be going silver, high temperature. Right, so I'll see you in this next bit. So as you can see, it looks a hell of a lot better than it did. It's not all rusty now. So what I did, I've painted this one silver. I used my rust reform first on the rusty bits. As you can see, it's a bit, you know, there. But this is only a cheap push mower, so I'm not really bothered. But it's going to protect it now for quite a long time, so it'll carry on going for a long time. So yeah, that's that. So what we'll do now is put the engine back on, and I have done the underneath as well. So yeah, let's get the engine back on. Back on what I used. Put a bit of string through the spring there. I just pulled it back and got it on. So all I need to do now is put these little clips on either end. I don't know what they are. Them little things. Just push on. And so I just push on some road. There we go. As you can see, that works now. So now we'll move on to the wheels. As you can see, these ones are quite simple to put on. What you do, belt, you've got a washer and one of them washers with a slit in, and the belt, and just make sure it lines up into the holes to adjust it. So what size was this now? I think it was a 17 or something crazy, I believe. Yeah, 17 mil. There we go, there's the wheel back on. I'll check the adjuster in a bit, make sure it's working. So you don't need to see me put them all on, exact same concept, push them up. Let me just show you once more on the front. Good clean off, good clean off. Just take your washer and spring washer thing off. What I might want to do is lift the front up slightly. What I'll do is put a bit of cloth over there and just lift the front up with it like that. So what I'll do, that, make sure your adjuster's in, and you've got this little thing, so it goes into there, fits into there. Big washer, other washer, and then your nut. Right, so I'm going to do this. I'll be back in a short while. I've stuck my motor back on now. Well, it's on. It's not bolted in. Just to make these less rusty, what I did was put them in vinegar for a bit, so they've come out alright. Quick clean off. Have them with the bolts for the motor. I'm all the same size, as you can see. So we'll stick these back on. I really want to be moving it about a lot. There we go. There's one. The other one's underneath the tank. We may have to take the tank off again. I didn't think about that, did I? Can we get away with it then? Right, let's put that bolt in there. And right, so there it is, I can see it. I'm wondering, I'm sure I've done it before, where I've just, you know, slid it through. Tried propping it up. There we go. Just like that. There we go. See, you can do it. It's just a bit fiddly. It's a lot easier if it is on. As you can see, it's not looking too bad. You know, it's a bit dirty there now. That's where I've scuffed it up, but I'll clean that up in a bit. But it's looking all right for a cheap mower. It's looking all right. I need to get a new wheel for it. Right then. So let's give it a test fire now. It's all back together, and see what's what. So it's cold at the moment. 2, 3. Give it 1 for good luck. And let's see. I'll do is set you up over there.
You've been watching AJP Garden Machines. Jobs are good and see you on the next one.
You've been watching AJP Garden Machines. Jobs are good. See you on the next one.